What's up, fellow hip hoppers, hip hop heads? Welcome to another episode of Hip Hop Review. Today I'm about to review Eminem's Marshall Mathers LP2. I don't currently have the CD at the moment. I usually don't really do CD reviews without having the physical copy of the CD, but I might do it to certain albums. I might just do reviews without the CD. But anyway, this is what the this is what the album looks like though. Pretty dope. You can tell it was like a throwback to his first album. And yeah. So you guys should already know who Eminem is. I already did last week. I already did a review on his third album, the original Marshall Mathers, and I said it was a classic album, dope album. Then that next year he got with his crew D12. He dropped I think Devil's Night. That was the album 2001, which was another big album, dope album. Then that next year he dropped the Eminem Show, which was released in 2002, which was another successful album. I believe that actually a lot of people said that was his best album. Very personal stuff like that. It was a really dope album, but I like the album though, but I kind of felt it was a bit too. He was going to the more mainstream kind of sound though, but it was still tolerable. Then 2 years later he dropped Encore, which was like a bad album. It wasn't really only like one song off the album. It was like Mosh. But other than that, it was you can tell he was really going for that more commercial side, and like that Devil's Night album wasn't really good. And he took some time off because he was going through some drugs and stuff like that. So he came back in '09, dropped Relapse, another big album. A lot of people liked it, a lot of people hated it. It was the same with 2010's Recovery though. Okay, okay, now let's get to the Marshall Mathers LP2. Singles this album's known for is Berserk, Survival, Rap God, and The Monster. That's the singles. The news of this album came out like in the VMAs when this commercial came out saying that Marshall Mathers LP2 is gonna come out, and everyone was like so psyched about it, stuff like that. So the producers on this album is Alias, Alex a Kid, Cardiac, DJ Khalil, Dr. Dre's executive producer, DVLP, Emily, Eminem himself, Filthy, Friend Dukes, Frequency, Jeff Bashker, Louis Resto, M. Faziz, Rick Rubin, also executive, S1, Sideroma, Street Runner. The guest stars on this album is Skylar Grey, Rihanna, Kendrick Lamar, and Nate Reeves, who is also like the frontman of the band Fun. Alright, now the first track on the album is called Bad Guy, where it's kind of like a sequel to Stan though, because the story follows up with Stan's little brother Matthew. He's been old depressed because Stan killed himself back in the first Marshall Mathers LP. So he wants revenge on Eminem. So I believe he kidnaps Eminem and stuff like that. And like around the fourth verse of the song, this is what I like about it. The beat just switches up. It gets to more like this darker kind of tone beat. Cause you have to hear the song for yourself. It's really really crazy the way he puts all that together. Track number 2 is Parking Lot, which is a skit. It falls after Criminal off. The skit basically just tells a story about him trying to get away from this Slim Shady persona kind of thing. Track number 3 is Rhyme or Reason. Pretty dope song. I love that song. It's kind of like reminiscent of something he would have done in the first album, like due to that the insane wordplay and stuff like that. And like he had like a kind of like a hardcore kind of like lyrics in a way. I also love the zombie sample they use for that song. It's a classic sample. Everyone knows that song. Track number 4 is so much better. It's the beat's kind of like it's kind of like a more improved version of the Criminal beat too. And I believe the song is about like him seeing the rap industry as a wife, and he kind of expects the rap industry of cheating. Like I love the concept of this song. It's really dope concept, by the way. That's the thing. That's another thing about this album. Though he kind of matures a little bit. He matures a lot in this album with the concepts and like the wordplay and stuff. Track number 5 is Survival, one of the singles of the album. That's actually going to be on that's actually on the Call of Duty Ghost. Dope song. I love the way, I love the beat to the song though. Like it kind of gets you. It's like one of those get hype kind of songs. Track number 6, Legacy. Hold on one minute. Legacy. Pretty like I like that. I like that song. Legacy. It's kind of him in a way looking back about like what things he has done and stuff like that. Track number 7 is Asshole featuring Skylar Grey. It's an alright song. It's basically about him, how he kind of looks back on the criticism he always had in his career. People always calling him an asshole and stuff like that. So he just said, okay, I'm an asshole. But I didn't ask for the fame. I just wanted to do hip hop. Track number 8 is Berserk. This song, like when I first heard this song, oh my god, it's a dope ass song. Rick Rubin produced the beat to that song. Shout out to Rick Rubin, by the way. I love like it's kind of like in a way his flow is kind of like something you would hear from the Beastie Boys, like License to Ill, and you know everyone knows that Eminem always looked up to the Beastie Boys. So track number 9, Rap God. This is actually my favorite song off the album. This is by far, I could see this song in about a couple years being like a classic in my opinion. Like it's just basically himself like wordplay, like non-stop dope wordplay. And like a interesting fact about the song, the third verse on the song, he actually says 97 words in 15 seconds, which is like a freaking average of 6.5 words per second. And like, oh my god, this album, his wordplay gotten so better on this album. I'm not even playing. Track number 10 is Brainless. Pretty dope. I love that song too. I love the lyricism on that song and stuff. Track number 11, Stronger Than I Was. This is basically a perspective. He's trying to perspective of himself as Kim. Everyone should know Kim is his ex-girlfriend, and like she's reflecting on the relationship. It's like an answer track to the song Kim on the Marshall Mathers LP. This song is actually, I like the song though. I could have done. I don't really mind the singing he does. Like a lot of people are gonna be saying like, oh, the singing's kind of whack though, but it's a purpose though. It's not like something you would hear on today's hip hop where these cats are like singing, and they're like begging to use auto-tone and stuff like that. Track number 12, The Monster featuring Rihanna. Now, these two have worked together in the past with Love the Way You Lie. So you can tell this song is going to be a really, really big hit. Pretty good song. It's kind of dark in a way. I mean, whenever whenever Eminem and Rihanna gets together, they always make a good ass song. I ain't gonna freaking front though. A lot of people gonna hate on it because it's gonna be commercial and stuff, but I don't really care. Track number 13, So Far. I'm not really a big fan of that song, to be honest with you guys. Track number 14, Love Game featuring Kendrick Lamar. The only rapper on the CD to be with you. That's a little trivia. Pretty good song. The song basically tells a story about each of the rappers picturing hip hop as like a female form in a relationship, but like it's like a cycle you have to go through. Like she's with these other dudes and stuff like that. So the female form of hip hop has its own attitude. It can, it's like has its own attitude and follows its own rules. Well, I do love the song though. I thought the beat was kind of alright though. It's kind of like, I mean, I'm not hating the beat, but I feel like the beat kind of needed a little bit work. Track number 15, Headlights featuring Nate Ruess, or however you pronounce the last name. This song is basically like an apology to his mom though, cause everyone, like especially the Marshall Mathers LP, he was kind of going at his mom, everything. So you can just tell like he was saying it's kind of reflecting on his family, saying even though we argue and all this stuff, he's still gonna be his mom at the end of the day. I kind of felt that was really dope song and stuff. And then the final track is Evil Twin. Now this is an interesting way he closed the album with, because it's basically like an inner battle between himself and the Marshall Mathers though. I mean the Slim Shady and the Marshall Mathers. So because you know the Slim Shady like the more psychotic, more in your face junk, and the Marshall Mathers like the more personal side of Eminem, but he's still in your face. So by the end of the day, it's gonna be like it doesn't matter how people pick me, I'm still gonna be the same person. And I feel like that's really like a really dope way to end the album, and like describes who Eminem really is as a rapper though. I'm not really gonna review the bonus tracks. I might do that if I get the actual CD though. Don't worry. But other than that, I feel like this album is actually a really good album. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it about a 9 out of 10 though. I feel like this is definitely Eminem's best album since the Eminem Show. And it's not really touching the first Marshall Mathers LP. None of his albums will. But I feel like this album is gonna basically, I feel like this is his album that's growing up as an artist, in my opinion, because a lot of people are kind of spitting on Recovery because it was like a more mature album. He wasn't doing the whole Slim Shady stuff. But I feel like this album kind of has a mix of the old Eminem and the new Eminem. That way he can like connect with his old friends, but bring in some new friends. I really like that. So stay tuned for more reviews and stuff like that. This is MC Reg. Peace.